Hey, I'm Vanya, I'm 31 years old, and 6 months ago I made the decision to pursue my dreams of becoming a content creator. Why? Honestly, because I wanted more of my life. More money, more freedom, more recognition. I wanted to change my life and the ones of my family and closest friends. So, I made my first video. I spent so much time editing it, speaking to cameras, and I published it. And it got 6 views in 4 months. It's not the start I was expecting for. Still, in a month, I made another video and then another one. They didn't really get a lot of views, but something inside me kept telling like, keep going brother, keep going, don't stop. So eventually, I found the courage to tell my friends and family about my channel. They subscribed, they started watching my videos. That actually felt scarier than uploading my first video, but I did it. And I kept creating like it was a normal part of my life, like brushing my teeth, eating dinner. At some point, a shift inside me occurred. That shift wasn't about numbers or success, it was about identity. I stopped thinking of YouTube as something I do and started thinking of it as something I am. I didn't need to hit 1 million subscribers to call myself a YouTuber anymore. I didn't need to go viral to feel like a creator. I create, therefore, I am a creator. That mindset helped me stay consistent, even on days when motivation was low or when views didn't reflect the effort I put. Now I make videos because it's part of my lifestyle. It is how I process the world, how I grow, how I express myself. Of course, I'd like my videos to go viral and get a lot of money from it, but that's just a bonus. The real reward is in the process. It is easy to say I'm making videos, but what does it actually mean? It means I'm learning how to write scripts, talk confidently to camera, find interesting angles, set up shots, choose music, colors, edit, market and share. It's a whole world of skills wrapped into one project, and those skills, they're useful everywhere. Communication, that's essential for anything in life. Writing, we do it every day. Marketing and storytelling, always in demand. Even if my videos don't blow up, I know I'm leveling up. Issuda is like a personal workshop, a practice session for becoming better, expressing myself and chasing the life I want. So I don't see it as just creating content. I see it as training, as preparation, as progress. You know what's underrated? In documenting your life. Not just filming random clips, but capturing moments, your thoughts, feelings, your adventures, in a way that feels you. That's what YouTube is becoming for me. A visual diary, a place where I record my journey, not just the highlights, but the real stuff too. I'm only 21, but already I barely remember who I was at 16. Sometimes I stumble upon an old clip of myself at 12 or 14, and it's wild. My voice, my expression, my thoughts, everything was different. And when I see that footage, I crave more of it. I wish I had documented more of who I was, how I felt, what I dreamed about. That's why this habit of creating videos means so much to me. I'm building a time capsule of my life. One upload at a time. I genuinely believe each person is interesting. Each person has something to tell. Some crazy stories, ideas, thoughts, something that makes them unique. I do too. Even if most people don't hear my crazy ideas or thoughts, it still feels good to express them. Because when you speak your thoughts out loud or turn them into something visual, they become more real. They're no longer just floating in your head, they exist. Every dream starts with imagination, with a picture in your mind, and when you turn this picture into a video, a story, a project, it becomes a little bit more real. Probably the biggest thing YouTube has taught me is this. If you want to become a creator, you have to be creative. The words come from the same root for a reason. You can't learn how to make videos without learning how to express yourself in new ways. You have to explore, to take risks, to show more of who you actually are. And over time, the more you create, the more fearless you become. You start thinking, what if I tried something weirder? Something more bold, something that really reflects me. Creating becomes less about impressing other people and more about satisfying that deeper urge inside you to make something different, something that only you could make. So yeah, I'm a YouTuber, not because I made it, not because I'm famous, but because I show up and I create. That's who I am.